Hey baddies, welcome to another Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today I'm doing a pick a card all about who is being fake with you. I'm going to be pulling as I go today, and at the end of each group, I will be getting letters, initials, and charms, and we'll get more details about your situation. So as you see before you, I have 4 cards and 4 crystals. These are going to be your psychic linking objects. I will insert a little video clip for those of you who need more time to see which group you're drawn to. You will also be able to see each group up close, so you'll get some details on each card. Now, and crystal, of course. And if you're drawn to more than one group, there probably is more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.
Call me a god. Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Hey group 1, all of you that selected the sun and or you were drawn to the pink agate crystal, this is going to be your reading all about who is being fake with you. And we're going to pull some details because at the end of this reading, I'm going to be getting letters, initials, and charms. So be sure to stay tuned for that. So yeah, let's get into it and pull some cards and see who's being fake with you, my group 1. The sun. The sun is one of the most positive cards in the fucking deck, okay? But someone is being fake. The positivity isn't real. It's fucking fake. This bitch is a fake motherfucker, okay? I feel like there may be children involved here. Sunflowers may also be a sign of who this person is. They may be very fertile, means they may have a lot of children, or you may have children with this person. We'll see what the cards say, okay? We have suspicion. Oh my, suspicion. I'm going to get a couple more of these cards. Tell me more about this person. We have lies. And the bottom one is tingling. And we have hunger. Okay, you guys, this is someone who I feel like acts suspicious of people all the time. And I feel like to you, they'll say, oh, did you see so-and-so? I think they were up to something. Oh, did you see so-and-so? Like, their gossip is always like trying to stir it up, trying to make people question each other's motives. But they do it underneath the guise of positivity. So I feel like this person is extremely manipulative. Let's keep going here. Let's pull some more cards here. Tell me more about the suspicious liar. I'm getting manipulator with hunger here as well. And I'm starting to get a family vibe here, like matriarchal energy as well. So, you know, use your own discernment here. I'm feeling several different things. Some of you guys have somebody at work like this, who I feel like almost like an office mom, you know, the one who brings the donuts, the one who's kind of like walks around and kind of sees how everyone's doing. I feel like this is almost an archetype that's being presented to me of who this person is. So it's almost like you could apply that to whichever situation. Like someone who acts, I'm feeling Cancer in detriment here. I'm feeling like someone who's very nurturing and very positive, but is also like trying to stir shit up in a very weirdly positive way. It's very manipulative. We have outdated, expired, disused, old news, discarded. This person is doing this because they feel irrelevant. Okay. They may be older. Um, they may feel discarded in their life. Wow, this feels real sad, you guys. And listen, I don't feel pity for this person because I think they kick up trouble. And a lot of times people don't realize it's coming from them because they're so manipulative. And they do this song and dance because they feel used, they feel discarded by people in their life. And here's the thing, people do walk away from this person. They have in their life. Depending on your relationship with this person, you may not know this because they've manipulated people. They've lied to people. They've stirred the pot one too many times and they've gotten caught. And people don't want to put up with that shit. They're like, fuck you. I'm moving on. We have, I hate nothing about you. This person comes across very, like positive, supportive, I'm in your corner. And what they're doing is they gather fucking data. And it's like, oh my God, this is so manipulative. Like, then they spread it in a very nonchalant but positive way that stirs the pot. It's so weird. A situation's about to explode, shit's about to pop off up in flames. And they do this until the pressure in the situation uh, bubbles over. And then it's like they get this big energetic shot from it. Like, I did that and nobody knows I did that. I did that. I caused that. And people have no idea what a meddling bitch I am. It's like being a mastermind behind it all, pulling the puppet strings. This person feels really like it gives them control. They feel like they're in control of things when they manipulate people like this. And it feels like someone who may not really have a place of power socially or at work or even in the family. Even if they are matriarchal, they don't really have a position of power. So this is how they get their power, is by this kind of stuff, meddling energy. But they do it with such kindness and compassion. It's now I'm going to use an archetype here. I don't want to stereotype anyone, okay, but this is just like trying to give you like a cookie cutter kind of sense. It's like the sweet Southern lady who, brings you over to her house, gives you tea, gives you good food, gives you a little liquor and a nice Southern drink, and gets you lubed up in a cool, crisp autumn night. And before you know it, you're talking, and she's listening to every fucking thing you say. And before you know it, people in town kind of know what's going on. But it's done in a way that's so manipulative and underhanded. And everyone's polite. Everyone's nice about it. But everyone knows. It's kind of like that. And like I said, I hate stereotypes. But that's what I have. That's another kind of energy I'm getting. So take what resonates. It's not literal. It's an archetype. So apply that to your situation. We have a few toxic X-Files that came out. We have mouth of lies. Whatever they say is either an untruth or straight up made up lies. Yeah, this person is like an empty void. Okay, there's a lot of emptiness here. There is honestly, like I said, I don't feel pity for this person because they do this shit to themselves, okay? Because they're fake as fuck, all right? But they lie and make up stuff. They cause this drama because they have been abandoned so much. So it's like, I do this for my entertainment. I do this to have people in my life. It's super toxic. I feel like this person doesn't really know who they are. We have public enemy. No one likes them. No one is trying to hide their disdain, how they have treated others and have left a bad taste in other people's mouths. And once they're found out, it's bad news. People stay away from them, even in families. Like they'll be the one person that's not invited. And sometimes you'll feel sorry for that outcast. You won't really understand what's going on, so you'll invite them. And before you know it, you're being buddy buddy, and then something happens and the pot gets stirred because this tiger doesn't change their stripes, okay? They haven't learned anything. They haven't grown. This is someone who's very stuck in their ways. They enjoy this game. They enjoy like manipulating their way into other people's energy and invading and causing destruction. Because honestly, it's all they've ever known. We have transformers. They act one way in front of people and acts another way in private. They can switch on and off their personality. This person may actually have some personality issues, and I'm not a doctor, okay? It's just what I'm feeling. They may have this may be Gemini energy, or this person may be heavily masked because they've been so used. There may be some trauma here. I'm not going to read that, but I'm not going to go into what I'm feeling here. But there's a reason why this person is so toxic, okay, and so fake. I feel like they feel aged out to a degree. Like they feel left out. They feel on the outside. And to keep themselves relevant, I feel like they feel like they have to manipulate people to like them because they feel like no one would really like them if they really knew who they were, even though this person doesn't really know who they are. This person is someone who cares about their appearance. They probably have an immaculate home, an immaculate yard. Their car is extremely clean. They really care about how they look. They care about brands. They care about labels. They care about influencers. They care about glamour. Which is not, these things aren't bad, but these are characteristics that I'm getting. Like there's a tendency for perfectionism. There is a tendency for a hidden kind of narcissism that comes out as charity. They do charitable acts, sun energy, for acclaim. They do it for a motivation to get in close. It's why, like, example, if you draw names at Christmas, be it at the office or at Christmas, or even if you don't, they go big. They go overboard. This person goes overboard, which, you know, makes other people feel bad sometimes. They enjoy making other people feel bad, although they would never tell you that. They are the ones that are like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know, or I forgot there was a limit on the spending. This is someone who, you know, they ride borders of what's acceptable, but they feel like they do it in a positive way, like they give too much. Might be Libra energy here, Gemini, we're going to throw in Aquarius. Although I feel like if it's an Aquarius energy, I do feel like they're a little bit less chatty. And they're a little bit more directly destructive, okay? I feel like they may be a little bit less gossipy than the others that I'm feeling. I'm also feeling some Scorpio here. I'm feeling the Scorpio as like revenge energy. Like this is somebody who might really seek some kind of revenge if they feel like you have misspoken about them. I feel like this is someone who, and here's the thing about this sun energy that I'm feeling. It's bullshit because it's like you may misspeak to this person and you won't know. They won't tell you, they won't confront you. They'll just go for the jugular to fuck you up in some kind of way because this person is vengeful. Okay. This is someone who is really has got some issues deep-seated issues. And it comes from this void of feeling abandoned and used, outdated, left. This was probably somebody who was always on the outside. And instead of embracing the outsider vibe, instead of embracing their individuality and their authenticity, they have made war with that. And it's almost like they have forced themselves into conformity, and it has created this kind of aberration of themselves that's extremely self destructive because they don't really accept who they are. Now, I'm going to tell you who they are is very oppressed, okay? And it has made them extremely toxic. And because of that, there's a lot of lying. I feel like here's something I'm getting. Like for some of you, they're carrying like designer labels and you're suspicious. This could be designer labels on their person. It could be a car, something about a car. I'm not sure, like something inside the car, or even furniture or accessories that are designer somehow. And I want you to know they're fake. Okay, you've probably asked them or hinted around about it or something or thought about it. They're fake. They're good fakes, but they're fake. Okay, this person doesn't have the funds. Some of you, now I'm getting into different energy. Okay, so just take what resonates here. For some of you, this person has put off like they have a sugar person, sugar daddy, sugar mama, sugar person. Okay, they don't, and everything's fake. Okay, but they're keeping the lie up. They're keeping the lie up. That's very specific, and it won't be for all of you, and that's okay. All right, so let's get some more energy with, we're going to pull from the Garbage Pail Kids tarot deck. Tell me more about this situation. Who's being fake with my group one? I'm hearing, wow, this really is a hateful bitch. Okay. Some of you embarrassed this bitch. And this is why they're so vengeful. Some of you guys, this person is gathering data on you. Okay? And they're vengeful. They feel slighted by you. And it feels verbal. It feels like a verbal slight that you don't know what you're not aware of it. We have the Six of Cups here. Okay. I think you think, or they think you think that everything's hunky-dory, okay? That it's a very good, healing, fun, happy connection, okay? At least that's what they put off to everybody. We have the Emperor. This is what's really going on. They're very controlling. They're hot-headed. They have a horrible temper. They're very manipulative. I'm reading the Emperor like in a negative state here. And there's an immaturity in emotion. They're not able to be a Six of Cups with anyone. They're not able to be in like meaningful, healing, happy kind of relationships. They are not able to do those things because they're too controlling of the fakeness. They're too controlling of the mask, the image, okay? Because they're putting on a show. They could be a Leo in detriment as well. They could be a Leo in the negatives. They could be putting on a show because they're getting data because something's about to pop off. They want to pop something off. Okay, they want to make some shit happen. We have the Three of Cups here, right? And I feel like for you guys, group one, I think you need to be real careful when you're around this person. Because I really do feel like this slight. Okay, I'm getting like information about the slight. Okay, I feel like, this happened when it feels like you were perhaps in a friend group. Or in a party or at lunch or in some kind of social setting. And this Emperor, I feel like there was some kind of like a backhanded compliment or something you said that seemed to be like trying to calm or control, or this person interpreted as like you were putting them down as a lesser or trying to control their emotions or control their mouth or thought they popped off. And I feel like I feel like this person kind of made it like, oh, it's fine, it's not a big deal, that's fine, whatever happened here, okay? Um, and it wasn't fine, okay? They're really, really super pissed off about it. That they were embarrassed by what happened. You embarrassed them. And let me tell you something about Leos, okay? Don't embarrass a Leo. Leos do not like to be embarrassed in front of people. It really is an Achilles heel of a Leo. I think most Leos will tell you that. And so now this Leo is, I feel like we're talking about Leo energy. They probably have Leo somewhere in their natal chart, or there's some kind of, with the sun here, there's probably some kind of important sun aspect here. Um, but I feel like now Leo's like putting on a stage production um, and being fake with you so they can fuck you over. So they can embarrass you. I'm hearing, I want to embarrass you just like you embarrassed me. And the thing about it is, I don't think anyone else, even you, probably even think about what happened. Okay? I don't feel like I feel like you're probably like, what? What the fuck? This happened, blah, blah, blah. Or I don't even know what Amy's talking about. But this bitch right here is sensitive. Super, super sensitive. Cancer energy. Virgo energy. I'm feeling, listen, I'm feeling some Sag energy. This person got their feelings hurt and got embarrassed. And now Scorpio, Pluto energy, they're out for blood. I feel Saturn energy, 7 of Cups here. And I'm reading this intuitively. Look at this garbage pail kid. Look how focused the kid is. Look at the kid's eyes. They are obsessed with this. They are obsessed with the show. They are obsessed with getting you back. Seriously, I feel like this bitch has no life. For real. This takes this kind of hatred, revenge, and obsession. This takes like a whole lot of energy to put on a show like this. I feel like this person is probably mentally unwell. What am I feeling? Top. We have the Ace of Wands. Look at this little fist in that wand. I feel this energy of like, I'm coming for you. I am absolutely coming for you. I am gunning for you. And you know, it's like, I mean, I don't want to laugh at this person because I feel their rage, I feel their disdain, I feel their revenge. But it's like, whatever happened here feels so minor. This person is hypersensitive because of the things they've been through, and they seriously need to get some help. Because if they are so offended by this little what happened, they're going to be real offended with what happens if they try to do this. They're going to be real fucking offended. We have the Lovers and the Page of Cups here. And what I'm feeling here is like, you need to beware of any offer from this person. You need to beware of this person feeling like they know you or acting like they know you. Okay? And I feel like with these cards, I also feel like this person doesn't really know who they are. And any peace offering that is offered is bullshit. Okay? It's a lie. They do not know how to make peace. They know how to fake it. They don't know how to really like somebody. They know how to fake it. They do not know how to offer a cup to somebody in friendship or otherwise. Okay? They don't know how to make nice. this person feels like they may have, and I am not a professional counselor or anything like that, but it feels like narcissist energy. It feels like someone who's very emotionally cold, but fakes emotions. Like, this is what happy is supposed to be. This is what sad is supposed to look like. And I'm going to fake these things and put on the show until I get what I want. And I want this person to be embarrassed. It's just really sad because I feel like these two cards are telling me this person doesn't know themselves. And their hunger for destruction and fakeness, their hunger to fuck people over, comes from this void inside them. This void of feeling like they're outdated, they're left behind, they're disused, they're old news, they don't matter anymore. So this person's pretty broken. And like I said, I don't feel pity here because this person creates a lot of chaos. But I got to tell you, if they can, they will try to, pop something off. So just be aware of that. Now, let's get some letters, charms, and initials to find out some more details about your situation. Hey, Group 1, these are going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. These could be your initials, their initials, a meaningful word, a phrase, a screen name. Just take what resonates here. Okay, we have KAVTCOLEHBGKJ. So I feel Cavett, that could be a last name, Cavett, Kevin, Kaylee, Kylie, Cole here as well, Collie, Colin. I'm also getting like border collie, like a dog. I'm getting head bitch in charge, even though we don't have the I here, and KJ. So we have a lot of initials as well. So you got quite a few charms. I feel this person, we have the glass is empty. Like we have fake positivity. So I feel like they tell people they always see the glass half full, but they really see it empty. They're not a positive person, not really deep down. And if it appears that, they're successful, it's a shim sham. Their credit cards are maxed. Like it's all an illusion. For some of you guys, like their resume is a fraud. Okay, it's not real. All right. They lie about everything they have done. And we have Batman here. I'm feeling like, Batman lied about his life. He pretended to be, he was Batman, so nobody knew who he really was. Although he was a good guy, right? But in this case, the person wearing the mask isn't a good person. But Batman did wear a mask, right? So, we have the evil eye here. Yes, this person absolutely sends you the evil eye. Some of you guys, they wish sickness on you. Like this person is so triggered by whatever happened between you two. Okay. I feel like for some of you with this bike here, and I don't get this very often. So, take what resonates here. But I feel like they're riding by your house or your office or for some of you, like your grandma's house, your auntie's house, your uncle's house. Okay. We have sweets here. For some of you, like this is very specific. Okay. But for some of you, like they want you to gain weight. Okay. They're jealous. Maybe, and I don't do the, we're not objectifying here. This is just, they are objectifying your body. They are objectifying you, and they're objectifying how you look, and they really want you to gain weight. And it's real malicious because it feels like this person wants you to gain weight because they feel like if you gain weight, you won't get as much attention. It's very vapid. It's very mean-spirited. It's very nasty. And this person doesn't feel like anybody who would really want to be a friend. I think they put on the mask and they play the role. I feel like this person, if they're female, which I feel like for a lot of you, this is a feminine energy, um, and the gender may be female. I feel like they pretend like they're a girl's girl, but they aren't. And they're not a pick me. They are the enemy. They're out for themselves. Very self focused, extremely angry. Okay. So I would say um, they're not really Batman. They're not the masked hero. They are the masked villain. They're like a super villain, or at least a wannabe super villain. So, and I feel like for some of you guys, like, they keep an eye on you. For some of you, you may have more than that little incident going on, and it may just be that this bitch is very jealous of you, and this is their excuse to like take it to the next level of revenge energy. Um, but the truth is that you have your own thing going on, and this person is just hating what they're seeing because they see something that at their current state they cannot be. And in order to become something like what you are, they have to do a lot of work. And this person has worked really hard at being the complete ass that they are. Like, this person is a bitch for real. And they are fake about everything. The movie American Psycho comes to mind. Like, this person, how he like acted like things, how he was supposed to act. Like, I'm supposed to like Huey Lewis in the News. Remember that if you've seen the movie? Kind of like that. Yeah, it feels like crazy energy, you guys. So, all right, group one, that's what I received for you. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey group 2, all of you that selected the High Priestess and or you were drawn to the Amethyst crystal, this is going to be your reading all about who is being fake with you. All right, so I'm going to pull as I go today, and at the end of this reading, I'm going to get letters, initials, and charms. So we're going to get into it. I'm going to pull from the Horror Oracle deck and mix it up. We're going to do one and one more. Okay. Tell me about my group 2. Who was being fake with this High Priestess energy? Who is being fake? Tell me about this. Sorry, my OCD kind of kicked in. Not that I don't think I have OCD, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, let's get this one, and I'm going to cut the deck. Just like that, and we're going to get that one. Okay, we have Experience. Ooh, Hellraiser, one of my favorite horror movies. We have Face. I think this is the old movie about a plastic surgeon and faces or something like that. So, and then The Call is Scream. Okay, who is being fake with you? This energy feels really interesting. Okay, we're going to pull from the Shadow Oracle. Tell me more about this bitch. Tell me more about who's being fake with my group 2. I feel like this person calls you for help. I feel like this may be the person who always seems to have trouble. They're always going through some kind of hell, or something bad is always happening. They're always suffering. There's always some shit going on, and they may like dump all over you, like trauma dump or emotionally dump all over you. They always may need your help. There may be some like codependency here. They see you as someone who has and they do not have. Elevate. If something feels off or looks too good to be true, trust your gut. Reach out to those who enjoy spending time with, to elevate your energy. Okay, this is somebody who's draining, who drains your energy. Okay, this is interesting because I feel the fakeness here. Tell me more about this energy. This is somebody who like enjoys telling people their troubles. And they have a lot, don't they? They have a lot of troubles. It's like you're the confessor, you're the comforter. Some of you guys have helped them out financially. We have facts, nitty gritty, masculine energy. They could be a masculine energy. You may be a masculine energy. But I'm also getting like, you've done things, because masculine energy is active energy. Like they tell you facts. And what I'm getting here is some of the facts they've told you are disturbing. And it's really gotten you to do things for them. Possibly money, possibly just like gotten you guys closer because you feel like you know things about them. Tell me more. Tell me more about this person. Tell me more. We have karaoke night, singing, dancing, music playing, uninvited guests, uncomfortable. Yeah, I feel like this person has this ability to overstay their welcome a lot. Their energy may feel very intrusive. They may barge in and be like, oh, I'm having an emergency, triggering, troublemaker, troll. Feminine energy. So we have the feminine energy. So it feels like someone who is invading someone's healing feminine energy, especially here with the High Priestess. Someone who is taking too much. And I got to tell you, I have a feeling about some of their trauma dumping. I'm just going to say, we're going to pull some tarot on it, but I got a feeling. Your auntie has a feeling that there's some shit going on here. Okay. They love to make a bitch feel sorry for them. They love to have people do for them out of pity. And I feel like this person is really a good crier or a good whiner, one of the two. We have 5 of Cups. We have 10 of Swords. I got to tell you, okay, let's pull some more tarot. I'm going to pull some more tarot before I say, I'm going to pull. Tell me. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Page of Swords. Give me that bottom card. And we have the 9 of Cups. Okay. I feel with the Queen of Wands here, I'm reading these cards in detriment. I'm reading these cards kind of in a negative energy, and also I'm an intuitive reader as well. I read traditionally as well, but anyway, I feel like this person is making up some stories about some of the stuff they've been through. I do think they've been through a lot, okay? But I also think they blow it out of proportion. I think they are all about getting attention on themselves, getting pity. And it really is to drain people. They have vampire, like emotional vampire tendencies. They tell people shocking stories to shock them into action, to manipulate them into doing things. So the fake masks they wear are when they call you, when they message you, when they come to you and they tell you these horrible experiences they've been through, like terrible. And I want to say, yes, some of those experiences are true. Okay, absolutely. But some of them are fabrications, or they're blown out of proportion. They're I don't like to use that term, like they've added extra padding to the story, okay, to get extra pity. And I do think this person takes advantage of people, of their kindness and compassion. I feel like this person may have been doing this their whole life when they figured out they could use their rough life in this way. Okay. Now, I feel sad for this person because instead of healing these things, they're actually using these things in a way that's very toxic. Okay. And it's creating more trauma because it's not allowing people to really know them and love them. It's still keeping people at arm's length here. Um, and I feel like they do have regret here. I think they do have regret that they haven't been able to let people really in. I do think they feel bad about some of the shit they do. I don't think this person is like heartless. Group one had a heartless bitch. This person isn't heartless. This person is in pain. Okay. It doesn't make it okay. I'm not saying it's okay. What they're doing is wrong. It doesn't matter. You know, I don't want to say it doesn't matter. What they've been through does matter because it has created this pattern for them that has paid off for them a lot. Okay. But it doesn't justify them taking advantage of people's kindnesses. Um, and I feel like there's an immaturity here. There is their emotional intelligence is lacking. And I feel like for the high priestess, you probably know who this is, okay? Because the high priestess sees through a lot of lies and betrayal. You may have a feeling that sometimes when they talk to you and they're dumping all over you, that some of the things they say is bullshit, or and it's probably caused you to doubt their whole stories, and you wonder, is any of it true? Yes, some of it is true. And that's what makes this hard because I feel you have a big heart. I feel you really care. Um, and I feel like you really want to be there for hurting people, especially your friends. And I feel like you count this person as a friend, even though they have very intrusive energy. I think you've put up with this energy intruding on your life. I feel like you've put up with this energy like triggering you. We have a triggered card here. Like for some of you, and this won't be for all of you, this is just things I'm getting. So take what resonates here, use your own discernment. For some of you, this person has invaded like your holidays, like kind of invited themselves, sort of. They invade your children's lives in weird, strange ways. And a lot of this you understand is them, longing for family, but there is an uncomfortableness because you know that there's something wrong with some of the stories they tell you. And what's wrong is that some of it's true, some of it's not, and they're feeding off the pity. And you feel it and you don't really know what to do. You don't really know, like, you don't want to keep an emotional vampire around, but you also know this person is a sweet person. They are a loving person. I don't feel like they're malicious. I feel like they're in pain. And I feel like you sense that. I feel like you're psychic or telepathic, or you have some kind of gift here where you may be a healer. Healers take different forms, but I think you feel this person's like goodness. I think this person may, bring you gifts or give you, may listen to you or may be there for you in some kind of way. I don't feel like they're always taking, but they give enough to kind of make it be a friendship. But the emotional dumping, the trauma dumping is very draining and very shocking at times. And some of the shocking stories aren't true. And you just wonder kind of like, what do I do with this? I don't know how to deal with this because it's becoming overwhelming. Okay. So let's pull a few of these cards. All right. Give me a few cards here, Spirit. Tell us what we can do about this situation. Because I feel like I feel like, you kind of have a feeling about this person that not all of this shit can be true. And it's not like you want to just, not have contact, but you also are like, I don't know. This is quite a few cards, so give me one. We have obstacles are being removed. I feel like with this regret card and obstacles are being removed, well, the regret card, where's the Five of Cups? Where's the Five of Cups? I was thinking there's the Ten of Cups here. Okay, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Cups. Okay, the Ten of Swords, sorry. I'm just, my mind is on Five of Cups because I feel like this person has a lot of regret. Okay. Um, we have the Two of Cups here, though. I guess I called that the Five of Cups, but I'm thinking the Two of Cups. I feel like they have a lot of regret about your relationship. I think they regret telling you things that weren't true. And I feel like they have tried to stop lying. I think they have tried to stop making up stories. And I feel like you will notice that, okay? I feel like they are aware. Perhaps you've said something to them because they really want this. They really want you guys to be friends. They really want you to be friends, but I keep seeing Five of Cups. So I feel like they have a lot of regret about the things they've done. They have a conscience. They feel bad about this. And they recognize there is an obstacle in this relationship. And in order for it to go forward, the lying has to stop. Now, I'm going to say that I feel like you have the disposition that you could actually have a conversation with this person and talk about, hey, um, and I don't know exactly how the Queen of Wands here would have the conversation, but you could you could support the idea that honesty is really important and that's really the basis for friendship, okay? You could do it in a way that wasn't like lecturing, but just let them know. You know what I'm saying? Um, let them know that, that's kind of what you're looking for. Um, because I feel like they really want to have a true friend. They really want to be a friend. I feel like they don't know how to be a friend, and they don't know how to get their needs met without this manipulation by lying, by fakeness. And it feels really sad. So we have throwing chaos your way. I feel like this is part of the uncomfortable energy. It stirs up trouble. I feel like for some of you guys, it's stirring up trouble in your home with your family, and you're just like, I can't continue to be there for this person because they're not destroying, they're disturbing my home life. But you also sense like this person is really trying. You are so compassionate. I feel like Cancer, Pisces energy. I feel Taurus energy. I feel Aquarian energy, although Aquarian energy can be a little, off, a little distant. I feel like for some reason you feel very like you want to help this person. I feel like you want to you really care about them. Maybe they're family, maybe you're related in some way with this Two of Cups, but it feels like you really want to help them. With the Page of Swords here, they may be related to you and younger than you, or there may be some kind of power dynamic here, but it feels like they're aware of their wrongness. And I feel like because it feels like you're in a position of power. Okay, so maybe, you're the one that dictates where they come and go in your life. But they're intrusive and you're kind, right? My stomach's growling. So, and I feel like there are times they literally bring chaos through your front door. And that's what I'm seeing. And those are the moments where you need to assert your authority more. Okay, you need to say, I love you. I, I, I want to be there for you, but I can't right now. I can't do it right now. This person needs for you to put up better boundaries and be very clear. You're going to have to be very clear with this person about your expectations of friendship and about your expectations from them. Okay? They have to be able, and you're going to have to tell them, you have to respect my boundaries. If you want to have a friendship with me or a relationship with me or be in my life, etc., you have to respect my boundaries. This is someone who, feeds on pity. They feed on your compassion and they take advantage of it. Okay, let's get this one. We have defend yourself. It's time to strike. So again, what I'm getting from there, it is very important for you to set boundaries with this person, okay? Because I feel like they have taken advantage of your good nature. And it may not be in a way that's very hurtful right now, but this could get worse. Okay. For some of you, it has been bad. It's been very intrusive. It's been very uncomfortable, but yet you still have strong emotions. And for me, it feels like this is either a friend who feels like family or it's family. It's like blood. Because I feel like, I don't want to give up on this person. Like, I love this person, but damn, they empty my pockets or they empty my refrigerator or, they come in my house and they cause nothing but chaos and I just can't do it. And you're going to have to literally have those conversations with this person. If you want to try to like have a relationship with this person, they have to stop the toxic behavior. Okay. And we have Toth, Master of Knowledge. What I'm getting with this is I'm getting that it's time for you to understand that you actually have control of this relationship. This person looks at you as a person who has control. Okay, and that's why they're lying. They're lying to get your compassion. They're lying to get your weird kind of approval in a traumatic or crisis situation. They want your validation, and that puts you in a place of power. And if you can walk into that, you can take control of the situation and you can make it better. But listen, it's really up to you if you choose that, For some people, this is a lot of work to keep a friendship that really is with somebody who is very wounded, okay? But I feel like for some of you, wounded people are your people, right? So you have people like this in your life, but this kind of person just needs you to be more vocal about the boundaries here. We have shake the table. You're going to have to let this person know who calls the shots, who sets the limits, especially if they have overstepped their boundaries with, like, you have children, your private life. Like, you have friendships, and some friends are in your private life, and some friends are like outside, right? And this is somebody that if they've overstepped their bounds within your inner circle, this is somebody you want to be friends with outside, and you need to let them know that, hey, I'll invite you over for a movie night, but you can't just show up on a Wednesday night uninvited. That's an inner circle thing, and they're not inner circle, and that's something that you're going to kind of have to let them know. You're going to have to be more vocal, and you're going to have to be more firm. We have masculine energy. You're going to have to be more in your masculine energy with this person. All right. Okay, guys, let's get your letters, initials, and your charms. Hey, group 2, these are going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind, it's a general reading, so take what resonates. These could be your initials, their initials, a meaningful word, a screen name. Just take what resonates. We have DQZSWJXL SATF All right, you had quite a bit of charms here. You have a charm that matches my skull here, okay? And this is a very magical skull that I have, and I feel like, especially with this high priestess who feels like a witch, you may be a witch, you may be witchy, so I feel like Hecate is coming forward, okay, with a message for you about your craft. We have a bell here. We have the evil eye. we have a little gummy bear. We have wine. We have a spirit in a house. It's a castle. Looks like a haunted house. We have crystals here. Um, and we have a camel, which often this makes me think of Pyman or Payman. Um, I feel like I need to pull some cards here. Tell me which cards. Tell me which cards. Hecate. Tell me which cards you want me to pull. Okay. Tell me. Okay. These. All right. All right. What message do you have from my magical, magical baddies? What message do you have about their magic? I'm seeing the glass is full. The glass is full. There's something about autumn here, about your harvest coming. Tell me about the harvest. We have the Seven of Pentacles. This is something you are working on. You're probably working on it right now. We have the Moon and we have the Ace of Swords. It feels like there's a breakthrough. I'm getting chills. There's a breakthrough coming. You're not going to see it coming. It's hidden behind the Moon. It feels big with this werewolf here. It feels like a big breakthrough, and it's coming through your magic. Tell me more about this. It's something you're actively working on and you have cast it on. There's also something about a spirit in your house that's guiding you as well. Some of you guys need to be open to working with the spirit. We have the Eight of Wands and the Three of Wands. So I feel like it's coming together. And there's going to be I'm hearing heat on it. There's going to be a lot of light on it. There's going to be a lot of illumination with the Eight of Wands. There's going to be a lot of movement coming in. And I feel like I'm seeing a bullseye landing on a jack-o'-lantern. I feel like there's some kind of goal that's going to be met in autumn. And she wants you to know that. And I feel like those of you guys who are working like jars, keep going. It's going to cause a tower, you guys. Tell me about this tower. I'm hearing it's not a bad tower. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. It's not a bad tower, okay? It's going to cause a change in your foundation, okay? It's going to cause a shift, all right? And it has to do with the work you've been doing, okay? You're walking into a level of professionalism. You're walking into a level of power. Whatever this work is you're doing, okay? This could be love. It could be work. It could be a manifestation of money. It could be a manifestation of spiritual growth. It could be a manifestation of your gifts. It's whatever you've been working on magically and putting action into, okay? It's coming. It feels like it's coming in autumn, in a time of fall. And it's going to be something that is going to be healing and feel really good. The tower isn't going to feel bad. It may be uncomfortable because you're not used to things feeling so well. I do think there's going to be a lot of validation that this magically manifested. It's going to validate your magic in a way that it's never been validated before. And it's going to feel really good. I feel like the energy is already gathering for you on this, and there's going to be validation. So tell me about the validations here. For some of you, we have a saint here, a saint. I'm going to try to show it to you if y'all can see it. I know everything's green. There's a saint there. I feel like you're going to have a lot of manifestations. It could be that if you work with saints, you could be seeing that saint, seeing signs from the saint. I'm seeing like roses. I'm seeing red roses. I'm also seeing like manifestations from a spirit or a guardian in your house, a spirit or goddess that you work with. I'm hearing bells as well. And there's something here about offerings of like wine or wine-like substances. And I'm feeling drawn to symbols that are like foliage of trees, fall symbols. Jack-o'-lanterns, pumpkins are also symbols of harvest. I'm also seeing like lilies, calla lilies. I'm seeing bats as well. I'm seeing like underworld symbols. I'm also seeing the number 333, 222, and 111. You may see 1, 2, 3 in a row. That's a sign of validation that you're on the track for this manifestation. Now, don't get locked into the fall time frame. It really depends on where you are in your journey, but Hecate wants you to know that this is coming. It's actively bubbling in the cauldron as we speak. It's working. I'm seeing a cauldron bubbling right now, and it seems to be now that the cauldron has like caught a flame almost, and now the cauldron is, I'm getting chills, the cauldron is bubbling over. It's like an overflow is happening, and it's good. It's not bad. It's like I see the witches gathering around, very happy and joyful. So this is going to be a very happy and joyful change that's coming to you. All right. Okay, group two. Sometimes I get side messages, and you got one today. So that's what I got for you. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you would like to see more Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group three, all of you that selected the Three of Cups and or you were drawn to the Pyrite stone. This is going to be your reading all about who is being fake with you. So keep in mind it's a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Now, I will be getting letters, initials, and charms at the end of this reading, so we'll get into more details there. Also, I did get a bit of a side message for group two, so there may be a little side message from Spirit for you. All right, sorry, I had to clear my throat here, so okay, so the Three of Cups. Yeah, so this is kind of supposed to be like friends, like a friend, joyful, celebrating kind of energy. But will you look at those bitches? Yeah, look at those bitches. So let's check it, shall we? Let's check out who is being fake with my group three. Who the fuck is being fake? We have curse. We have, that's the ring. We have dreams. This is Freddie. One more bottom. We have illness. Cujo. Is this Cujo? I think this is Cujo. Or Pet Cemetery. It's illness. Wow. Wow, you guys. Scandalous fucking bitches, huh? For real, for real. For real. Let's pull from the naughty oracle deck, shall we, and find out about these bitches. This group right here. Friends to your face, foes behind your back. Okay, and it's a group. It's a group. So a group is more than two bitches. Okay, it's at least a thruple of bitches. Okay, it's a gaggle. It's a google. It's a bunch of bitches. It's a clutch. It's a clutch of, can't say it, but you know I'm thinking it. You know what I'm thinking. It's a clutch of those. It's a clutch of motherfucking purses. You know what I mean. Okay, here we go. We have zombie wants brains. Strengthen your boundaries. We have grumpy wizard. Release your anger safely. Gonna get these two here. I just really have an attitude about these bitches. We have Psycho Spirit. Use your inner guidance. We have fucking Mercury retrograde. Time to take personal responsibility. Okay, these bitches just really don't like you. Okay, they don't like you. And I feel like there's something about boundaries here bitches, boundaries, and shit. So let's pull some more. Let's pull some more. Let's get some more fucking tea. Let's get some more fucking tea. They're pissed off for sure. Okay. This may be a witchy group, a psychic group. That's not for all of you. You may be very psychic. We have betrayal. We have betrayal. I'll show you. We have betrayal. We have in their feels. We have sexual protection. Them trifling bitches. They're talking shit, writing it out. Your auntie got loud, so I had to cut that because I got loud. So they are talking shit on you. Okay, be this a witchy group, family. For some of you, this is like your in-laws and shit. Yeah, this is like siblings, besties, whatever-ish they are. Could be online. This is a groupie situation. There's someone you pissed off. Okay, so let's pull tarot on this shit. Okay, different deck. Okay, this one. Alrighty. Tell me about this shit. They're talking shit on you though, for real. This betrayal in their field, sexual protection. For some of you guys, they're talking shit on your relationship. They're talking about your relationship. And if your relationship is bad and they know it, they're definitely talking about it. And even if it isn't bad, they may be talking about that they think it is. So, y'all. They're being so fake with you. So we have the victory, as I said. They're being so fake with you. Okay? So this is family or friends or a friend group. Hey. Or an online witchy group or witchy group to your face or whatever the fuck it is. It's more than two. It's a gaggle. It's a bunch of bitches. And they're acting like, hey, here she comes, here he comes, here they come down the street. Look at them, our friend. We love them. And then this. And then this. See how they're, this is like, yeah, bitch, we're talking about you, bitch. That's right. Uh-huh. We're talking about you, bitch, behind your back. And what's sad here, for some of you guys, this is at work. God, workplace drama like this is so inappropriate. Who the fuck do they think they are? We had the Six of Pentacles here. Just as I touched that, I was like, If this is work, this feels pitiful. This feels awful. And I feel like they may be causing gossip about your personal life. For some of you guys, this is a receptionist or a secretary, or do we call them secretaries anymore? They're assistants, clerical assistant. Supposing things. When you suppose things like this, especially when they are not true, bad things happen to people, right? And I feel like this person at work acts very charitable. One of those bitches. I mention these bitches often because some of the most charitable bitches at work are the most conniving and manipulative. Keep your eye on that bitch. Okay, there are some of you who this is a coworker talking to people on a different shift about you. Okay, this is specific, but they're being fake with you, and these different people on the shift, this feels like it goes anywhere from like um, like working at a convenience store or a gas station store to like a nursing shift of some kind. A lot of different like shift kind of work. And they're being nice to you, but they're actually taking notes. Okay. So I need you to know that. Um, very conniving. Because I'm hearing that with the write it out. We're gonna write it out with this one. That's what I'm hearing. We're gonna write it out. Because some of you, and I'm feeling like a different energy. It might be still that same energy, but also a different energy. I'm getting like a compartmentalize. I'm getting a different kind of compartment pulling in the station kind of thing with my psychic ability. That's the best thing I can way to say this. Okay. Um, and I'm feeling like also some of you guys have an energy around you that's part of a group telling people we're just going to write it out with this one and see where it goes. But there is a feeling here of like betraying you in some way. Like this person is out to kind of like fuck you over. So it's not the group that's fake, it's a person. It's a Judas. Judas. Sorry. It's a Judas. It's someone who is part of a group and you may or may not be part of this group, but the group is important in some kind of way. It may be that it's distant family, it may be some kind of weird situation. Most of you are probably part of the group, but some of you guys may not be. But this person is going to like, it's like there's a betrayal here that's coming. That's what I'm getting. It's coming. There's some kind of victory energy around you, okay? There's some kind of victory, some kind of like, some kind of this energy. Like you've worked for the giving that's come to you. You've worked for this, okay? And I feel like there's somebody who has like regrets. It feels like this is work related or money related, like inheritance or a gift, something with resources. But there's some kind of regret at not cutting you out of it or beating you to it. And they're being fake with you, but they're really in their feels. They're going to try to fuck you over for it. They're trying to figure out how to make this happen. I'm being pulled to movie date. Beware, beware good, what appears to be good intentions around your victories. People who may all of a sudden want to get very close to you out of the blue. Beware people who become very kind to you. I know this sounds like paranoia, and I don't want you to be paranoid. I want you to use your intuition with this. And listen, I feel your victory coming here. Okay, there's an energy. And I feel like for you, group 3, it's going to bring out this energy out of the group, out of your collective. People who want to be friends, they want to get to know you, they want to get close to you, and they really just want from you, like they want things from you, okay? They're parasites, all right? And I feel like for a lot of you, if you connect with, the person or people trying to fuck you over, betraying you, talking shit about you, then, you can see that you're already kind of attracting that energy. Okay. Um, and you're learning discernment for this reason. All right. You're learning discernment because you'll know this shit. And I feel like for some of you, this may be painful because I feel like, this could be also a friend group. This could be people trying to be friends with you with the movie date, getting to know you. And really, they just want something. I get that with this card. Like, it may not be they want, to get down with you. They want from you. They want energy from you. They want resources. They want to kind of leech off of you, you know. So, if you've had people do this to you, um, you've learned, you've discerned how this works. If you haven't, you may be attracting this kind of energy. Either way, I feel like a lot of you in group 3 are going to have this kind of energy, this kind of two-faced energy that people present. Not everyone will be like this. That's why your discernment is so important with the psychic card here. The discernment helps you keep healthy boundaries. The discernment helps you know who to let in and who not to. With the illness here, I'm feeling like it helps you know when to isolate and when not to. When there's something off, when it's a parasite, and when it's not. And I think the curse energy here, it feels like, you will know when the energy's off. You will know because you've been through this, okay? Because there's a really good energy coming around you. Now, hater is on the bottom of the deck, okay? So, you have people right now. Some of you guys are going to have more people in the future who present as friends, but they're haters. They're low-key haters. They want from you. They want to use you, and I know that's painful. Okay, it's painful to know that people are like that, but people are like that. And when you step into your power, you no longer are subject to this kind of thing because you feel it and you shut it the fuck down. And so I feel like that's part of what's going on here. Tough lessons are learned this way. Because for some of you, this is family. This is fucking family. And that fucking hurts. And it takes time to recover from that shit when you've been deeply betrayed by your family. When your kindness has been overstepped, when people have taken advantage of you, it's very painful. So it takes time. Okay, no reversals. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Hanged Man. Give me another card here. Oops. We have a couple that came out. We have the World. We have the Four of Pentacles. And we have the Three of Swords. Yeah, I feel that. I feel this energy of like, they act like I don't have feelings. Like I'm not a person. And that hurts. Yeah, it hurts when you start winning and the people you thought were going to be there for you and cheer for you are not. It hurts when you realize that sometimes it's lonely as you ascend. I read a quote the other day, and I'll loosely say it because I can't remember it exactly, but it's something like, some of us did not get love off of a silver spoon, so we learned to lick it off of knives. And that's how this feels. It feels like being in a good place in life with this victory card and the Six of Pentacles feels really, really good. and feeling like I should be more fulfilled by this. I feel alone in this because the people you thought were going to be there are not there, right? Because they've betrayed you. And, um, they secretly hated you or whatever. It's like finding out your best friend really is your biggest hater. And sometimes that's true. Sometimes people love to hate. They just do. And it's weird for those people who have never lived like that. Some people love to be close to those they hate. It's not, it's not healthy by any means, but it may be normal for them. We're not all wired the same way. And often we forget that. And some of you guys have some terrible gossip going on around about you. And it's awful. And it is, if this is work, like I said before, it's improper. They're actually saying with the movie date here and the write it out, it's getting, and the protection card and hater, it's in the feels and betrayal. It feels like, I'm just going to say it straight. If it fits for you, it fits. If it don't make anything, don't force anything to fit. But it feels like someone who is married, their boss is married, their supervisor is married, and they're cheating. Some kind of facsimile of that. And it feels like just busybody people standing around and talking. And I'll tell you, it feels like this one right here wants to give someone a phone call. Now, here's the kicker. What if it's not true? What if it's all a lie? What if it's made up and they want to make that phone call? Yeah, that's fucked up. That's a fucked up scenario. That's how destructive people can be. For no reason. There are very hateful people in the world who are just, well, they're in pain. They're hateful because they're in pain, okay? And I'm not saying it's okay. This kind of shit isn't okay. There's nothing okay about this kind of behavior. Because I feel like no matter what you do, you're going to be talked about. And for some of you, you're talked about. And it's just a surprise sometimes who's doing it. And I get that because I'm the kind of person that, I've been talked about in some form of fashion my whole life. But often I am very surprised about who exactly it is. And sometimes it's the peepus, it's the people closest to me. So, and it's very deep levels of betrayal that is very difficult to get over. So here's the thing. This is what I'm getting from Spirit for you. No matter how you resonate here, we have the world. And look how she's leaning in. I feel like she's leaning into the new chapter. Okay, we have write it out here. And I feel like for a lot of you, especially if this is at work and this is happening, like you have validation this is happening, okay? I feel like you need to write it out until that new chapter opens for you, okay? And then lean into it. What that new chapter is going to be different for each one of you. Okay, so what you need to do, what Spirit is saying, is that write it out. If this is at work or in some kind of family situation or what have you, okay, use your discernment. Ride the situation out, meaning feel the flow, feel the energy, get the validations you need, make sure of it, okay? And then when the new chapter opens, okay, when you figure it out, when you get clarity on how to move, lean into that new energy, okay? And don't look back. Don't look back at this, okay? When you get clarity about what you need to do, go with the flow, okay? Do what you need to do for yourself and protect yourself, okay? Um, because this energy is very hateful. Um, and I feel like you're a good person and you deserve so much more. And in order to give yourself uh, a new chapter, you're going to have to find clarity within yourself about the situation. Um, and it's going to take kind of feeling the situation out, sitting with the energy, and seeking clarity. Some of you guys can do, if you feel guided, do like the Archangel Michael clearing prayer. You can use different clearing frequencies. You can take crystal, crystal baths. You can do crystal bowl energy baths. There's all kinds of ways to clear your energy. Go outside, get some sunlight. There's all kinds of ways. Do some grounding. Grounding is super important. All those things done on a regular basis will help you get clarity. Asking the energies you work with to give you clarity will help you get clarity. Because I feel like the new chapter is different for these very different situations. Um, and for some of you, it will be easier, and for others, it will be harder. So it just depends on where you're at. All right. So let's get you guys some letters, initials, and some charms. Hey, group 3, these are going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind, it's a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right, I'm going to read off the letters for you. We have ISVGCAUBIMZEAM. We have the number 5 here. We have a donut. We have a giant spider. We have a Hamsa. We have the sun. We have the stethoscope. Let's see, we have the witch. We have a ring. I always feel like that's a wedding ring or an engagement ring. I don't get that ring super often. So we have a key and we have a lock. Ooh, my. Okay. Oh, all right. So first of all, I'm getting something about your health here. And it's with the sun. I feel like things are going to be improving with your health. If you've been doing something special with your health, if you've been taking better care of yourself, if you have been thinking about like changing an eating habit or doing something more for your health, we have the heart here too. I feel like it's going to be very positive. I feel like if you work with spirits or whatnot, they're like clapping. They're like, yes, keep that up. Keep that up. That's good. That's good. It's going to help you heal. And it's going to help you. I'm getting like open up new pathways to happiness through this healing. Okay. Now, this is going to take time. We have 5 here. This change is going to take time. We have the lock and the key, but everything is going to come together for you just in the right timing, divine timing here. Okay. For some of you, there's going to be something exciting happen in a relationship, some kind of 5, the number 5, lock and key change. Something's going to come together for you. All right. And we have the umbrella here, and I feel like there's some protection. And I feel like I'm seeing a couple under an umbrella. So I feel like your relationship is protected, it's shielded. And I'm pulling on the sugar skull now, and I feel like the ancestors are protecting your relationship. So that's just a validation for you. All right. Okay, group 3, that's what I received for you. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group 4, all of you that selected the 10 of Cups, and you were drawn to this clear crystal quartz. This is going to be your reading all about who is being fake with you. Now, keep in mind this is a general reading, it's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right. Now, at the end of this group, I'm going to get letters, initials, and charms, and we'll find out more details about your situation. Now, I have gotten a couple of side messages in the reading so far, so you might get a side message. Okay. We'll see what happens. All right. Let's get a few cards from the Horror Oracle deck. This has become one of my favorite decks. Shake out the energy. All right. Oh, I felt that energy move. Woo! And one more for good measure. Okay, feels good. Tell me about my group 4. My group 4. Who is being fake with my group 4? This clown feels brutal. This feels kind of brutal, y'all. Let's see. We have Flight, the Witch, Deep, Jaws, Book. That's Babook. I probably mispronounced that. You guys know, you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, you guys. This feels deep. This feels like a deep situation. So let me just pull some more cards. I'm letting Spirit kind of guide me here on. Let's get some toxic fucking X-Files. Okay, let's get it. Who is being toxic with my group 4? This clown is a fuck face. I don't like him. Okay, I'm just telling you, I don't like this energy. Straight off. We have the unchosen one becomes upset when others decide to choose another over them. Dirty Dancing. They use others' lack of experience and love to box others in a corner. Shifts the blame. Does not take accountability for their actions, but blames others and or shifts the blame, acts innocent, but is clearly guilty through their own actions. Another one, top 2. Okay. All right, sounds about right. We have sex, lies, and tapes. They extort people and control by using sexual photographs, which were initially shared privately. The Dark Knight swoops into people's lives and tries to rescue them from their problems and situations, but is struggling internally also. I honestly feel like this this feels super hurtful, you guys. I feel like someone's being fake about being happy with you. I feel like someone is being fake about love or interest here to get something from you. We have, you really are a special type of fucktard. Shine your uniqueness. See, I feel like a disrespect. I feel like someone who is presenting as like really into you, really likes you. It could be romantic, it could be, platonic, but it seems like there's an angle. It seems like someone who's putting on like they're really into you. So it feels mostly romantic here. Maybe even love because it's 10 of fucking cups. But the disrespect and that you really are a special type of fucktard, shine your uniqueness. It doesn't read as someone who really cares about you. Okay. It doesn't read someone who's really into you. Okay. It reads like someone who thinks they're better than you. Someone who thinks they've established some kind of power over you, some kind of leverage, okay? It could be that they think they have like some kind of sexual prowess over you, or they think they're of more social value than you, or something kind of like that. It feels deeply emotional though, because we have the deep here. So this relationship feels like there's real emotion, and it may be from you. Like you really care about this person, like you're really buddies, or you're really in a deep relationship and you're really in love with this person. Or you just really care about them and you thought it was reciprocal. Um, I feel like this person is like a player to a degree, for a lot of you, to a lot of a degree. Fucked above, fucked below, fucked within, center yourself. You guys need to reflect on this situation. Okay. This is being called out for a reason. You guys need to reflect on this situation. Okay. Um, the bottom card on this deck is destroyed, and I keep getting pulled to that. Let's pull some more cards here. I understand that it can be difficult, but I feel like, if this doesn't feel like you, it's not you. Okay. It's not you. And sometimes not all readings are for everybody. Okay. But if you feel this, you know this by reflecting on whatever relationship this is. Okay. And you know it, you feel it. There are signs. Okay. This person is self-centered. Okay. This person has actively lied to you. Okay. They've misled you. They try to act like a hero. But the truth is, they don't really make anything better. They just act like it. They're a good actor. All right. Um, and they at times take advantage of any innocence that you may have, um, in love or life, right? And really, it's about the fact that they like being chosen. They like being the chosen. There's something about you choosing them. And they like being the person in the relationship who is loved more because they feel more powerful. Or the friendship who is liked more. They like, you know what I'm talking about. One friend likes the other friend more. You know what I'm saying? They like that shit. Okay. And it's easy to use people that way. It's easy to use people that way. We have pregnancy test, unsure, scare, positive, negative. I feel like this isn't about pregnancy. Okay. I feel like this is really about checking the temperature of this connection. Okay. Some of you guys really need to reflect on this because this feels like big energy for some of you guys. Like there are tells that, just like there are tells once you are pregnant for a while, there are tells that you're pregnant. Okay. If you pay attention, there are tells on this situation. Okay. And for some of you, you just need to do some reflection. You really do. You need to just reflect on what's going on around you. There are tells. Okay, so we're going to get some tarot. Tell me about this situation. I just feel the real connection here for some of you. And I feel like this person is taking advantage of your compassion, your true love, your friendship, whatever this emotion is for you. They're taking advantage of you. And they don't feel the way that you feel about them. And if you're okay with that, see, the caution is on the bottom of the deck here, and bugaboo. And getting played. Okay. So, like, I could go on. There's nightmares. Okay. So, I feel like this person is acting one way. And the truth is that they're just taking advantage of you in one way or another. We have the Empress and the Devil. Ah, you guys. So the Empress, Cancer energy, could be water, also Pisces, Scorpio. The Devil, Capricorn energy, also could be Earth, Virgo, a little bit there. Also Taurus. There are signs. I feel this, but what I'm feeling here is the innocent. See, this Empress here is like a little girl. And I feel this innocence, like this, like being just really pure in intention and connection and being real with it, just being super real and authentic and meaning what you say and saying what you mean and all those beautiful things. And then we have the devil here. And this, the devil doesn't always feel bad, but in this case, the devil does. The devil feels like manipulation and betrayal. It feels like trying to get over. Feels like I'm going to take advantage of this little empress. I know that she's nurturing and she cares for her kingdom. I know that she's giving. She's hopeful. I know that she has resources. Um, and she's powerful. And if I have power over her, then in essence, I have her power. So it's truly wicked. This kind of manipulation and this kind of energy. It feels like I want you to think the Ten of Cups. This is Ten of Cups. Don't look at the chainsaw. Don't look at the blood. Okay, those cups, they're full of red liquid. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not what you think it is. It's a bloodbath. Okay, so we have the Emperor. So we have the Empress and the Emperor here. And what I'm getting here is that, like, he wants, well, basically the Emperor, and it's masculine energy. So he wants to establish control over the feminine energy. And I feel like emotional dominance, manipulation, lies, controlling, to control by love or platonic connection, to manipulate to get what they can out of the situation. So it could be some kind of resource, money, or they're just a slug that feeds off other people's energy. This kind of thing is super gross. It's disgusting because, you may think it's one thing, that it's a happy, like, best friend, that you finally found a best friend and it's just so wonderful. And meantime, they're actually talking shit on you about how they're like, oh, they're okay. They think we're best friends, but or you're in a relationship with somebody and you think that, y'all are about to, like, move in together, but really they're telling their friends, I every month I'm thinking I'm going to break up with them and I just can't do it. And the months go by and I just don't know what I'm going to do. And you have no idea. It's that kind of energy. And the fakeness is heartbreaking because you think it's Ten of Cups, but it's not. And I feel like for some of you, if you reflect, you're going to be able to get clarity about this and see the truth. There are signs here. This person is controlling. You've probably had issues with that. There's some, I feel with this destroyed here, for some of you guys, there's been fighting or some kind of disagreements that were really almost crossing boundaries at times. Like you may have someone who has a bad temper. These are some of the attributes they may have. They may have all of them. They may have one of them. I feel like there are, like, it's almost like for some of them there are triggers. They may have told you, well, that, if you say that, that triggers me. And for some people, the triggers are real, but I feel like they're using them to maybe, like, manipulate the situation and make you feel bad. I feel like they use emotions almost to hold people hostage to them, and they like that power. They like to be able to make people be hostage to them. this clown here is very malicious, and they go for all they can. Hence the chainsaw. Um, I feel like this is, for some of you guys, this is heartbreaking. There's heartbreak here. You may be drawn to group 3 too. So if you are, there may be something there for you. Um, so I feel like we have the 7 of swords. No, 6 of swords. Sorry, 6 of swords here. Give me a couple more cards here. The Ace of Pentacles. And we have I think this is the 7 of Wands. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 of Wands here. And this is what I'm getting from Spirit for you guys, if this resonates for you. Okay. Some of you guys, this is validation perhaps of a situation that you've already been through. And I feel like healing comes when you realize that perhaps the situation has come to the point where you kind of have to move away from this energy. Now, I'm not saying you have to cut anybody out or anything like that, but I do think there has to be distance. It's not my place to tell people to cut people off, really. I hesitate to say that kind of stuff. Sometimes I go ahead and say it, but I feel like some of you guys, in order to get clarity, okay, in order to get some healing energy with this Ace of Pentacles that really wants to start a new beginning. See, I feel with this card, and I'm kind of reading this intuitively, I feel like you gotta step out of the grave to get some clarity. You gotta get away from this energy. You gotta get away from it. Okay, so, if this is someone that you see often, maybe take a weekend, and just not talk to them and just say, I'm going to take a weekend to myself and get some clarity. Or don't tell me you're getting clarity, but take a weekend to yourself to kind of you need a weekend to kind of chill out and stuff like that. Or you have work to do or whatever. But, take that weekend and get yourself some clarity, You really don't owe people a lot of explanation for the things you do. We always think we owe people explanations and detail for what we do, and we don't. That's just something we've been taught. You really don't. We give people way too much information, and they don't need that. Especially when you're trying to get clarity. If you do that, take a day. You don't have to take a weekend. Take a day, and clear your energy, ground your energy. Seek clarity, seek grounding. Don't even try to think about them. Release the idea of thinking about the situation for a day. And then the next day when you're around them, see how you feel. See how you think about them. Do that. Do that as often as you can to get the clarity that you need. Seek it often. And eventually you will find that you know exactly what's going on. If that's what you have to do. I don't think most of you it would take very long, because I feel like for all this devil emperor energy that I feel this person is a shim sham. I feel like this person has tells to what they're doing. And I feel like because you love or are so compassionate or such a good friend and so pure about it, you tend to not see when people are like this. Okay? And there's a lot of this in the world. There's a lot of people who are only out for themselves, and they're two-faced, and they talk shit on people who really care about them. And they throw them away, okay? And it leaves a lot of people brokenhearted, and it leaves a lot of sorrow. But don't let that be the result of this. Let this be a time where you learn your discernment. Let this give you wisdom about the world and about people. add this to your collection of wisdom gained. All right, let's get you guys some letters, initials, and some charms. Hey, group 4. This is going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right, I'm going to call out your letters for you. We have P, C, Z, T, E, G, V, A, A, K, C, Q, M, A-H. I pulled additional letters for you guys, so I got a few extra. Some of them are repeating, so that's what we got for you guys. We have a soldier here. We have a feather. Feathers are going to be signs from your guides and validations. We have an ancestor charm here. Yeah, you guys have a lot of like ancestor energy around you. We have a rainbow. We have the evil eye. I feel sad. I feel really sad. We have Capricorn here. That's another validation of the devil energy. Let's see, what is this? I have a lot of charms. A family's love is forever. For some of you guys, that's a validation. This could be a family member for some of you, or somebody who has a family with you. We have the moon here, feeling that Cancer energy with the Empress. Also, I feel like for some of you, this has been hidden from you, so it's kind of an issue. We have money here on the table. For some of you, this affects your money in some way. We have the moon again. See what else we have. We have a giant bat. We have a butterfly, a hamsa. You're going to be okay, and a shell. You're going to be okay. All right. I feel like some of you guys are like, there's something, and it may not be this situation. We have the number 3. For some of you, this may be like a third party situation kind of thing. I feel like your spirits want you to know, even if this is not about this particular situation, just in life in general, I feel like they want you to know it's going to be okay. All right, it really is. It's going to be okay. Some of you guys may want to know you're protected from the evil eye. We have a Hamsa and the evil eye charm. You're protected, okay? Your ancestors are protecting you. All right. And I feel like with the thread here, I feel like, and we have a spider web, and I feel like there's some things being woven for you, but there's some trimming or pruning that's being done in your life. Like some relationships, perhaps this one, perhaps there's been other like behaviors or ways of being that have been or will be reduced or changed. Perhaps you're changing your behaviors or changing some of the things you're doing in your life. For some of you guys, it has to do with food or exercise or something like that. You're making positive changes in your life. For some of you guys, it's some kind of behavior. For some of you, it's has to do with this situation. Okay, just take what resonates here. And I feel like with the passport here, it's going to really help you move forward. And I do feel like it may be hard for some of you guys. But your ancestors want you to know, no matter how this plays out, they're here to support you. Okay, they're here to support you, and everything is going to be okay. I feel anxiety here. I feel more and more anxiety and unrest. And I feel like you guys, I feel this energy coming forward, and I have felt this throughout this reading of like clearing your energy. Okay, clearing your energy will help you be able to see the situation for what it is. Okay, and you will get your validations. Now, I feel signs are here, lots of signs. The moon, a crescent moon, seeing crescent moons, seeing rainbows, okay, seeing butterflies, seeing the Hamsa and the evil eye are all going to be signs for you. All right, also spiders and shells. Okay, I do feel with money, I feel like there are some positive changes coming your way. And I feel feathers are signs. Okay, All right, group four, that's what I received for you. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I would love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.